From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. The week of Thanksgiving is finally upon us. Unfortunately, though, it's going to be a busy week when it comes to the cold air that's going to be coming in. Not expecting much in the way of any precipitation outside of Wednesday night going into Thursday, but boy, is it going to get colder starting for Monday. Monday, that first of many cold fronts is coming in. By the time we get to the afternoon, those daytime highs are going to be cooler, only topping out into the upper 50s for tomorrow. That wind now coming down from the northwest after a breezy day that was today. Rain chances increase Wednesday night going into Thursday for Thanksgiving. It doesn't increase by much. A few scattered showers should be expected and some colder air along with it as well. By the time we get to next weekend, just after Thanksgiving, our third cold front of the week of Thanksgiving is coming in, and that's going to bring in some very cold air for next weekend. Morning temperatures as you head out the door tomorrow morning, starting off into those upper 40s and low 50s across northwest Arkansas. Upper 50s should be expected across the river valley. Still seeing that wind coming up from south in the morning hours, though. Once you get to the afternoon, that's when that cold front comes in, and it's going to affect our daytime highs. You see, we get cooler, actually, for the afternoon than what we're expecting for the morning hours, or at least pretty similar outside. Temperatures only around those low to mid 50s for our daytime highs. Cold air coming down from the northwest is going to play a major factor for our daytime highs. Across the river valley, need a little bit of time for that cooler air to sink down to the surface. I expect those daytime highs for Monday to top out into the upper 50s and low 60s. Again, in the morning hours, still seeing that wind coming up from the south. That's why the morning's going to be on the warmer side. Once you get into the early afternoon, though, that's where we're going to start to see that cold air starting to rush in. Wind gusts right around 20 to 30 miles per hour, and that's going to filter in the cooler air throughout the rest of the day on Monday. And even into Tuesday morning, already still feeling the effects as temperatures will start off close to the freezing point. When we look at Futurecast throughout the day on Monday, it shows we are expecting lots of cloud coverage, maybe a few breaks in the sun here and there. Scattered shower can't be ruled out overall. Not the most sunny start to the work week. Actually going to see plenty of cloud coverage and much cooler air as well. Again, it's the first of 3 cold fronts that are coming all during the week of Thanksgiving. First one's on Monday. Second one is coming on Wednesday. Third one coming in on Friday just after Thanksgiving. So let's break each one down. Again, the one for tomorrow, that's going to be a cold blast of air. It's going to be a shock for some. This weekend, we've seen warm, windy air coming up from the south, warming up temperatures into the low 70s for today. By the time we get to tomorrow, now we're getting that strong wind from the northwest. Daytime highs, of course, could be cooler than our morning temperatures. So cold blast of air is coming in Wednesday, mainly during the overnight hours into Thursday morning for Thanksgiving. Expecting another cold front to come in. It's going to bring another cold blast of air. But what it's also going to do is bring in the chances for a few scattered showers. If you are traveling further up towards the north, places like northern Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Michigan, Wisconsin, the northern states, we are expecting to see some snow impacts as well. So plan ahead of time where you're traveling. Here back at home, a few scattered showers, mainly during the overnight hours going into Thanksgiving morning is the best that we should expect. Friday, though, after Thanksgiving now, that's when the real big effect, I think, is going to come in with some much colder air. Temperatures starting off in the morning hours will be more than likely starting off close to the freezing point. Much lower than that. I think we expect the 20s and 30s by the time we get to next weekend. Look at these morning temperatures over the next several days. Again, Monday, warm start to the day. Those morning temperatures similar to our afternoon highs as well. Tuesday, we'll feel the cold temperatures starting off below the freezing point. Expect multiple chances for a freeze the rest of this week. Second cold front after that comes Wednesday into Thursday, and that's going to come after a brief warm-up on Wednesday. Another cold front comes in for the evening going into Thursday. That's going to bring in the rain chances, another cold blast of air. The third cold front for us comes in by the time we get into the end of the week, into next weekend, and that is going to bring in some much colder air. Temperatures starting off anywhere between those mid to upper 20s across northwest Arkansas. Across the river valley, Monday, not too bad of a start. The cold air plummets by the time we get into the afternoon, leaking into the morning hours. Tuesday morning going to be much different than Monday morning. And then the rest of the week, Thursday actually might be our best day for Thanksgiving when it comes to those morning temperatures. Do look out for some extra cloud coverage, few scattered showers with that second cold front, third cold front coming in by the time we get to the end of the week into next weekend. That's going to bring in much colder air. Temperatures expected to start off close to the freezing point, if not below it, by the time we get to next weekend. Here's a look at those rain chances over the next several days. A few scattered showers cannot be ruled out. Monday, main rain chances coming Wednesday night going into Thursday, mainly when everybody's going to be asleep, especially if you're heading to bed early before a long day on Thanksgiving with friends and family and a bunch of food around the table. You might want to get a couple more, at least an hour extra sleep Wednesday night, and you'll avoid the rain chances as well. Not expecting much in the way of any widespread rain. By the time we get to the end of the weekend, no rain chances, but another blast of cold air coming in. Let's look at Futurecast. This is a look at Wednesday going into Thursday, the afternoon, building in that cloud coverage. I think towards the evening, we see those scattered showers as a potential and mainly pushing out by the time we get to Thursday morning. And then by the time we get to Thursday afternoon for Thanksgiving, hopefully we see some sunshine. Of course, that's going to bring in the colder air. If you are planning on traveling north, please look at that forecast locally. I will tell you, looking at this map right here, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana especially, Kentucky, Ohio. If you're traveling anywhere towards the north into the Midwest, parts of the East Coast, that's where the big effects are going to be coming in for Thanksgiving and post-Thanksgiving when it comes to snow chances, when it comes to very cold air as well. Of course, that could play a major factor when it comes to our travel through the air. Plan ahead of time. Here locally, not huge impacts expected. Colder air is expected to come in from that third cold front by the time we get post-Thanksgiving now, and it's going to be our coldest blast of air yet. Morning temperatures across northwest Arkansas and the River Valley, as we just looked at, everybody will be below freezing by the time we get to next weekend. Northwest Arkansas over the next 7 days. Again, tomorrow, big difference in the daytime highs as that first cold front comes in. Temperatures drop about 10 degrees. Take a look at Tuesday morning, starting off below freezing across northwest Arkansas. We'll actually get a brief warm-up for Wednesday, where that second cold front comes in Wednesday night going into Thursday, bringing some rain chances. Don't expect much. I think we see a few scattered showers, mainly during the overnight hours. Friday, another cold front comes along, our third of the week. Those morning temperatures look brutal right now. Mid to upper 20s expected to end the week into next weekend. Bundle up. Maybe you'll get, hopefully, those jackets out, those coats out before Thanksgiving, because if you plan on traveling back, pack accordingly, no matter where you're going, really. Just after Thanksgiving, it's going to be a cold one across most of the United States. Across the River Valley, here's your Thanksgiving forecast for this week. Monday, not too bad. We're expecting that cold front to come in by the time we get to the afternoon. Daytime highs going to be much different, only into those low 60s. Tuesday, that's when the cooler air sinks down to the surface. I think we have a light freeze across the area for Tuesday morning. Wednesday, there's that brief warm-up for us. Get some strong wind from the south, and then it reverses real quick as that next cold front comes along Wednesday going into Thursday, bringing a few chances for some rain. Cannot rule out a snowflake or two mixing in there. We're definitely not calling for snow at this point. Looks like that's going to stay off well off towards the north, but a few snowflakes can't be ruled out. Don't panic. By the time we get towards the end of the week after Thanksgiving now, going into next weekend, another cold blast of air comes in. Morning temperatures for everybody will start off below freezing. So overall, not a huge impact for our Thanksgiving week. Again, expect some rain chances Wednesday night going into Thursday. Outside of that, it's late November. Get used to the cold air. It's going to be here for a while. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.